Hello, I'm Samuel Griffin. I'm one of the 4 regional sales managers for Logic, and I'm here to give you a product overview of the boom range we can offer with our Logic sprayers. So on display here, we've got our 1.5 metre single leg boom, 3 nozzles plus a hedgerow jet. Moving up to the next width available, it's again a fixed width boom, so you've got 2 metre spraying width, 4 nozzle boom plus a hedgerow jet, again on the single leg system. We then go to our 3 metre 3 section boom. You can use any of these sections individually. You can turn jets and nozzles off individually just simply on the cap, so you can actually fold up this boom. You can use a metre behind you, or you can use the full 3 metres. We can then go to a 4 metre fixed boom, but you do need to be running one of the larger pumps on the larger tractors, side-by-side buggies, pickups, etc. This is to do with current draw available. You can't take the current from a quad bike battery to power the larger pumps because you just do not get your pressures. So we always rate our pumps to either 9 litres a minute or 14.5 litres a minute at 2.5 bar pressure. And that's very dependent on battery and current that you can draw from those batteries. So with these large vehicles, we can actually fit the 4 metre. So very similar to the 3 metre system. You've got your 2 outer sections, they both fold up. Individual nozzle controls, so you can use a metre behind you or a metre and a half either side of you there. So moving on from the 4 metre boom, we then have something slightly more specialist on the range. It's a single broadcast nozzle, so you've got width restrictions of what you're working around. You need to broadcast over embankments, used quite a lot on roadside, highway work, especially in solar panels, solar farms. You've got a single broadcast nozzle, single leg boom that we can put on the back of our sprayer range, and this will give you a 4.8 metre projection in one direction. So you can up the pressure on your pump, on the pressure control, angle the nozzle up and down, and it will broadcast out to one side. Beyond this, we then step up to the professional sort of amenity sprayers, grassland sprayers, where we have either a 6 or an 8 metre boom option. So common to our fixed width booms, whether it's this 1.5 metre or the 2 metre, you've got a clutch system on the bottom of the mounting leg. So if you do hit any obstacles, first and foremost, it's going to brake back left or right, so you're not going to do any damage to the plastic spray line. Another important feature to this working well is you've got a metal framework. You've got a metal bar in front of that plastic spray line, so it's going to protect this. You're hitting this first. Another unique feature with the Logic fixed booms, whether you're on the 1.5 metre or the 2 metre spraying width boom, you can actually undo the turnbuckle here. You can offset the boom left or right to the towing vehicle, so you can take it out of the central position. It just means you're not having to get so close to overhangs, curb edges, etc. If you've got overhanging branches, vine work, anything like that, you're not riding into oncoming overgrowth with the boom projected to the one side you want to spray on. Another unique feature with all Logic booms, whether you've got specs of 1.5, 2 metre, 3 metre or 4 metre, we fit the end nozzle onto the booms on one side. This can be turned off quite simply on the check valve on the back. It will allow the chemicals to then flow through the check valves in there. This comes into play particularly if, for example, if you're in an arable field, you want to spray a sterile strip on the edge of a cereal crop. You can use your end 2 nozzles here, this one angled out slightly, this one straight down in a traditional 110 degree fan jets, and just spray your sterile strips. Stepping up to the 3 metre boom, the outer boom sections, which is a quality stainless steel line, also forms the boom. This is bolted into the clutch plate, so again, if you hit any obstacles on the outside, you're hitting a metal spray line, it bounces back on you. You can use any combination of nozzles on this, so you can quite simply turn off the outer spray lines on the check valves, fold up the outer 2 sections and use a metre behind you. A good example of this is if you're spraying footpaths off in cereal crops. You can fold it up, spray your metre off your footpaths, If you're into crops like oilseed rape, where officially you should be spraying at 3 meters, you can use the whole combination of the spray bar. So we always fit a very good quality ARAG industry standard jet body onto our sprayers. You've got a check valve that you can simply wind back to allow the chemical to flow through. Easy fit free jet caps that come off very easily and simple, just twist and take off. You can pop the jet caps and the seals out on there so you can clean any jets, change seals. You can interchange the jets very, very quickly to suit your spraying applications and application points. So we don't veer away from quality. We use a good brass hand lance walk around wand, very easy to use, very quick and simple to interchange jet bodies if you need to. Always fitted up with Logic Red sprayer rated hose on here. This system connected up to the retractable hose reel, but we do have other options of just simple wrap-round brackets depending on the customer requirements. So if you need any further help or information about any of our sprayer range, specifications, boom whips, specialist applications, please do not hesitate to contact us here at Logic and speak to myself or any of my colleagues who'll be happy to help you.